Emergency, everybody. We need to come together as a nation, Canada and the United States, for the simple fact that there has been an attack on our nation. North America is now under attack. President Trump, sir, wish you a speedy recovery. Let's all pray that he's going to be okay. All right, it looks like it was the right year. Basically, his last words before he was rushed off stage was, "Fuck yeah, USA." If that doesn't spell strength, I don't know what else would. Okay, we got details coming in. Oh, it means a lot. It shapes our democracy, Jay. Now, details are just getting in right now that the bullet had gone past him and did kill somebody in the crowd. That's confirmed. We got that confirmed right now. Number two, suspect is down and dead. That is confirmed as well. Okay? Mainstream media is sitting there saying that Donald Trump fell from stage and they're trying to cover up things. They're not even trying to say that there were shots fired, anything like that yet. They don't know their ass from last Tuesday. They're trying to cover up everything. So we're just gonna pray for Donald Trump, because here's the thing: you let some weak person like Joe Biden back in, and you can kiss the United States goodbye. You can basically look at France, and that'll be the United States, and then we'll be next. Okay? Your dad died yesterday, huh? Ah, jeez. I'll be praying for you, Jennifer. That's heartbreaking. Yeah. Slapshot, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking at TV. I got Charlie Kirk on right now because Charlie Kirk is just losing his mind on live stream right now. God bless his soul. I follow his stuff, and he's pissed at Secret Service, and as should be, right? The Secret Service just messed up big time, big time. How'd they screw up like that? How? How? They think they're great. They're something great. Well, they just screwed up, didn't they? Yeah, you're gonna have to haul their ass into Congress right ASAP, like right now, today, tonight. You need to call an emergency Congress meeting now. This is some bullshit, right? Now the country's on high alert. Mm-hmm. That just got that. That's in effect as of now. And I can't let you hear what Charlie Kirk is saying, because I'm not overriding what his live stream is. But I'm watching it as it happens, because he's a straight arrow type person. He's no bullshit. But Donald Trump, we are praying for you. Okay? And the Secret Service is responsible for this. 100%. The Secret Service is 100% responsible for this. Apparently there was multiple shooters. So now you need to lock the whole place down. Nobody leaves. Nobody leaves within a 6-block radius. Check every single vehicle. Every single vehicle. Everybody gets searched. Everybody. You were there, you're getting searched. Lock it down. Right? Because here's the thing. Think about it this way. Somebody had to have helped the shooter. And we're already going through right now. Other analysts right now are sitting here talking about it. It was already a rifle shot. We know that. It wasn't a handgun. There was no pop. Okay? So, if that can happen to Trump right now on U.S. soil, then you can bet believe it can happen in Canada, it can happen anywhere now in any country. All our countries now to be on high alert. We need to be vigilant, all of us. We all need to be put on high alert right now. Because that's an attack on our democracy right there. That is. That's an act of war. When we find out who's responsible, I guarantee you it's going to be war. Because I guarantee you it wasn't anybody in our soil. It wasn't an American and it wasn't a Canadian that did it. It's somebody from an outside country. And when we find out what country is responsible, you can best believe you're going to get bombed. You're going to get bombed back to the Stone Age. You think the Gaza Strip's bad? You just wait. You wait till we find the country responsible if you're trying to make an assassination attempt on an American president. And you're done. Your country will be wiped off the face of the earth. If you belong to the country and you know that your country just made a failed attempt at Donald Trump, you better go into hiding into a cave like Bin Laden. You better pack your shit out of your country and run. And run for dear life, because as soon as America finds out, and believe me, it's only a matter of hours, before they trace back the dead body and they trace back the nationality of that dead body of the shooter. And then they're gonna release what kind of a nation it is, and they're gonna announce on TV what nation they're going after, and they're gonna bomb, and there's gonna be a countdown, just like there was when there was a countdown to bomb Iraq. You guys don't remember that on CNN? Hockey Hopper, what's going on? You guys don't remember that on CNN, do you? I remember that clearly on CNN when 9/11 happened, right? There was no bullshit. As soon as the United States wanted to go to war and they were going to go bomb Iraq, they were serious about it. They gave them a 24-hour countdown. We're coming in to bomb it. And CNN had the countdown, and they had it on live TV, and as soon as the countdown was over, the planes were in there, and it was nighttime, and all you said was the nighttime sky light up, and it went boom, boom, boom. Buildings just went boom, boom. You think the United States is fucking around, man? I don't think so, man. You guys just poked the bear. Whoever did it, you guys know who it is, too. You guys know what terrorist group just tried this shit, right? Because like I said, it's not one of our own people. It definitely isn't our own people, okay? It is going to be linked to a terrorist group. And when that terrorist group gets found out to what country their leader and their headquarters is that terrorist group is in, you can kiss that country goodbye. There will be an order from the White House that will say bomb it, and bomb it now. And guess what? There's aircraft carriers and there's battleships in the Middle East right now. It will not take them long. Nope. It won't take them long at all. Mm-mm. No. No. It's one phone call. Seriously, it is. It's a phone call to a bunch of generals, and they pick up a red phone. Submarines get that call. It's a one direct phone call for a war call from the Pentagon. They make one phone call, and there's a direct fleet of subs that will pick up that phone because they're already on the bridge waiting for the call. Same with the battleships, same with the aircraft carriers, and all those men are going to pick up the phone and they're going to listen in. And they're going to listen to the orders from the Pentagon. The Pentagon is going to direct which battleships to start firing, what aircraft carriers to start sending their aircrafts to what targets, and to start bombing them immediately. Do not ask questions. Goodbye. That's it. And they'll follow the orders. They will follow the orders because, you know why? They will not question the orders. Number one, you don't question orders that you get in the United States Army. You only question orders that you get in the Army, period. Number two, There was just an attack on United States soil and an attack on the president. Former president or not, he's still president. So it's an act of war. It is. Even if they were to try to attack our current prime minister, which I'm embarrassed to say, but even if they were to attack him, we would have to go to war because that's an act of war. This changes everything, everybody. This is what I was talking about. The world's gone bad. The world's flipped upside down. People are trying to keep people... The world's trying to change like France. Right? It's trying to become this left ideology crap. Okay? And believe me, if they take out Trump, if they tried to take out Trump, then nobody else would be powerful enough to go against their far left. Do you see what I'm saying? Now it's either two people are involved here. It's either an outside terrorist group that have conspired now with the far left, which is the Democrats, to have Trump assassinated so that they could ultimately win the election with a landslide, because there wouldn't be a Republican strong enough to go against them, or powerful enough, or even popular enough. That's not a conspiracy theory. That actually makes sense. Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Democrats are behind it and they hired a terrorist group to do it so that they could wash their hands of the situation and throw them under the bus. Yeah. I mean, hey, a lot of the things I said since 2020 up until now have come true. Yeah. I just smile and wave. Yep. I wave at the stupid. Yep. Some of you are just walking down the street like this, kicking rocks. Yep. You got your headphones on. You've tuned out the world. You don't care. Right? You're too programmed into going from home to work, and you just tune everything out. It's like you don't care. You don't understand what's going on around you until the world completely falls apart and collapses around you, and you won't know what to do. Like I said, what you're going to do one day, and it will happen, mark my words, okay? All this shit's happening, right? El Senior, none of your damn business. That's what my job is. Your job is to mind your own damn business. And if you ask what my job is one more goddamn time, sorry God, your ass will be off the channel, you understand? I'm not going to explain myself again, okay? You're a grown-ass adult, okay? You ask stupid questions, you're going to get stupid answers, okay? You ask shit that's not your business, okay? You're going to get tuned up, okay? I'll rip you apart. And if you open your mouth again, run your mouth at me one more time, I'll silence you for good. Understand? Now, enjoy your 5-minute timeout. Don't run your mouth at me again. Okay? That's it. Fuck. Dumbass. Now, let's get back to focus here. This is some serious shit. Yeah, I'd say so. When's the last time they tried to assassinate a president? Kennedy? Yeah. And Kennedy did get assassinated. Thank God Trump's alive. I bet you whoever failed, I bet you whoever set this shit up is trying to go into hiding. Oh yeah. Look, before I end this, we all know how strong Trump is, and we all know how determined he is, and we all know he's kind of the person you just don't want to piss off. He's got the biggest heart in the world, but he's not the person you want to piss off, right? And I would say that the people or the organization that set this up, they're scattering like rats. They're breaking those laptops, they're burning them. Yep, they're torching evidence. They are changing their identification and running to a non-extradition country because if Trump finds those people, they're gonna get buried. They won't see the inside of a jail cell. No, God, no. No, 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 no. You tried to assassinate the President of the United States, what do you think the U.S. military is going to do to you? The President's going to give them an order, shoot them on sight, kill them on sight. When you find the person responsible, take some pictures, take some video, do a firing squad and execute them on sight. Right? Because I am qualified. What qualifies you to come up here and run your mouth, Browning? Eh? Oh man, I love it. I love it. Did I offend the woke crowd? Hey, did I get the woke all fired up? Oh, I guess I must have, Frank Browning, because look at you. You come on here running your mouth at me, huh? I'm gonna get a roast and toast your ass, you little lefty. Huh? I guess you must be one of those people who agree that you should be a part of a nudist, right? You should be part of a nudist group. You're a part of the rainbow community, so you want to be a part of a nudist group, a bunch of adults who go around swimming with naked children, bringing their children to a pool, to a nudist party. So Frank Browning supports stuff like that, everybody. Frank Browning's a pedophile. Wow. You're disgusting, Frank. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a diddler, bud. Straight up diddler. Frank Browning is a diddler, everybody. Frank Browning, straight up diddler. Look at his messages, everybody. That guy supports the rainbow community. I just asked him if he supports it, and look it, he couldn't even answer. He couldn't even answer it. Yeah, you can't even answer it because he does support it, everybody. You support those rainbow faggots, don't you? You do, bud. You support pedophiles. You're sick, bud. Rebel News already made a video about it in Toronto, and everybody in Toronto's all pissed off. 100% people were pissed off. Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody. They walked around for hours asking people what their comments were. And guess what? Their response was, that's sick, that's disgusting, that's pedophilia. Most people, including gangsters, were like, yo, fam, I don't even have words to that. Yo, people like that need to get it, you know? People like that get it in jail. So Frank Browning supports pedophilia, everybody. I just want the whole entire world to know, Frank. We're going to let everybody know. So you can either retract your messages or we can just continue to roast and toast you. Yeah. Frank set himself up for failure. Frank came on the wrong channel today. Yep. So, Frank, come at me. Run your mouth some more. Okay? Frank got nothing to do. He wanted his 15 seconds of fame. Right? You are left, bro. Hey, Frank. You are a lefty. Yeah, you're a lefty and you're a pedophile. You support pedophilia. Frank Browning supports pedophilia. And I'll support you all, or I'll roast you all I want, Frank. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Frank's a loser, everybody. Yeah. Now. Bye-bye. See you, Frank. Yeah. Get a real life, bud. Next. Who's the next lefty that wants to come up and run their mouth? Because I'll take you off the channel too, and I'll roast and toast you first. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I support rights and freedoms. Okay. I'm a conservative, which means in the United States I'd be a Republican. You understand? I do not support the left bullshit. Nope. I don't support Biden. I don't support any of that bullshit. I don't support The View. I don't support liberals. I don't support Justin Trudeau. I don't support any of the woke bullshit. Take your woke bullshit and shove it up your ass. Get your gay shit out of the schools right now before we send in the Muslims and just take care of yous. I mean, it takes nothing to just take care of all these, you know, mentally ill, delusional woke people, especially men that are dressing up like women and trying to teach our children that that's okay in schools, in our little schools. And these pedophiles now, it's been leaked. Now they're part of an organization where they get children, and I mean children as young as 5 years old, to run around with adults, and right up to the age of 18, to have a full-out nudist swim at a public pool. They rent out the pool, and they have a great big swim party. A bunch of strangers in that group. So you got probably a mixture of pedophiles there, rapists, you know, diddlers, sick, twisted people. Regular society doesn't do that. No, we don't. That's just sick. You don't, if grown adults want to do something like that, grown adults, like 18 and over, fine. That's you. Anybody past the age of 18, you make that decision for yourself as an adult. Period. That's it. But to bring the children involved into that, that's just disgusting. You people make me sick. You make the rest of the world sick. You should look in the mirror and you should look at yourself and realize you're sick. You're mentally ill. Yeah. Demented in the head. Yeah. You need electric shock therapy. We need to round up anybody who thinks they're a guy or a girl. A guy dressed as a girl wants to run around in public like that and playing Mrs. Dress Up. Yeah, you have a mental illness. And we need to take you to the funny farm and you just stay there. You don't belong to society. You want to act up like that? Okay? We don't have to accept your mental illness. Just because you're mentally ill and you want to act up like that, that's your problem, not our problem. Okay? I don't have to accept it, just like you don't have to accept this and you don't have to accept that. And we have to, you know, your feelings this, feelings that. I wouldn't be surprised at the woke, right? Democrats, and I call them Democrats because Democrat heads, okay? They are all hitting the crack pipe, literally. They're either hitting the crack pipe or they're snorting the funny stuff, right? All the way, right? They're lining it. Makes sense to me. Donald Trump's going around. He would win in a landslide. Okay? Now Biden has no competition, so who would they bring in? Think about it. They would have been successful today. There would have been nobody else strong enough at this current point to be able to go ahead. So then they ultimately force out Biden, right? And they bring in Kamala Harris. I wouldn't doubt that. Or somebody else. Yeah. Because it's awfully suspicious that around this time, around election time, that now is an assassination on Donald Trump's life. God be with you, Donald Trump. Mr. President. Even though I'm not American, I'll still make a shout out to America. Yes. Because, mark my words, as soon as Trump finds out who's responsible, you know? What the hell is this? Eggs. What's this? You speak English? Dude, in this day and age, right? With everything, if you know I'm speaking English and you're out here making, I don't know, comments in your language, like, I'm just gonna block you off the channel if you can't even speak English. Why are you even here? You expect me to decode that for everybody? No. You want your voice heard? You want people to hear you? Yes, you do what? You do speak English? Well, then. Okay. Well, then what's with the other language? I don't care. See ya. Have a nice day. Take care. All right? You guys can't expect you can come running up on my channel and then run your mouths at me and not expect me to say something back. You, I don't get offended. I have a backbone. Yeah. I fight like a bear and then some. Or like a husky. Yeah. I just shred. I'm not making fun of his language. I asked him to speak. Steve Arnold, shut up. Okay? Steve Arnold, you sound, see, look at, I did bring out the lefties. Look at you. Both of you are lefties. I bet you both got vaccinated and you wear masks. Both of you. Eh? Nobody's making fun of your language. I said, speak English. You're on my channel. I do not expect me to decode your language. Steve Arnold, you obviously need things explained slowly to you, Steve Arnold, because you seem to have one digit. Right? Well, Arnold, don't run your mouth. Spanish. Well, welcome from Spain. I'm not making fun of your language. It's just that nobody can understand what you're saying. I'm not going to sit there and decode it for everybody. I'm not making fun of your language. If I was making fun of your language, you'd know it. I just sat there and roasted toasted some asshole that came on my channel not too long ago and kicked him off the channel. If I was going to make fun of your channel, I'd make fun of your channel. Or I'd make fun of your language. You'd know it. So Steve Arnold, don't try to gaslight people. I'll shut you up right quick, man. Like, seriously, man. Don't you try to gaslight people and try to instigate, because that's a far left bullshit thing to do. Sam Fan, this year's our year. Oh yeah. This year's definitely our year. I know we say that all the time, right? I'm going all out this year. Oh yeah. The jersey is right there. Blanket. That one's staying up on the wall too. All the good luck charms are out. Fingers crossed. Yep. Hopefully this year I'm gonna get my shoes. Yeah. I want to get shoes for, and they're just gonna be for indoors too, right? Yeah, they're gonna be for indoor the house. Believe me or not, but I want sneakers for in the house. Sam Fan, thank you for coming to the channel, bro. Welcome. Bro, why are you mad at the world? Yo, I'm not mad at the world, man. I just know that the world's gone mad. Right? Who hurt me so bad? Let me tell you something. They turned around and lied to all you guys when they said the vaccine was safe, and most of you turned around and said, okay, poke me. Okay, it must be safe. None of you sat there and went, hang on, wait a second. What? You're not going to tell us what's in the vaccine, but you want me to take it? Huh? That makes no sense. You don't want to tell me what's in that shit, but you're telling me it's safe. Okay, cool. Sniff this towel. I didn't wipe my ass with it, I swear. Okay? Same thing. Same concept. You gonna trust me? Huh? Seriously, you don't know me. You don't know me from last Tuesday. I'm just Joe Schmo, right? I hand up the towel to you, right? Smell it. Doesn't smell like ass whatsoever. Official FB. Holy fuck, man. What a loser. What a clown. See ya. You'll never be back. Any lefties that come out here and make your stupid comments, you're gone. I'm offending the lefties. I love it. Oh, whine and cry. I hurt your feelings. Too bad. Too bad. Sam Fan, thanks for subbing. Appreciate you, bro. Bam Bam doesn't care. Oh, and I don't have a small package. No, 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 no. My exes know that. Yeah. I got a big one. Oh, yeah. And I know how to use it too. Yeah. But you know, I have this trust issue with women. So I'm just enjoying the single life for a while. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll settle down with a woman, but I'm coming up to my 40s. I actually just want to enjoy some time to myself. Yeah. Thinking about getting a dog again. Yep. So I've enjoyed the last 4 years of my life single. Yeah. It's as strange as that sounds. Yes. I haven't had to answer to anybody. I go to bed when I want. I get up when I want. I do my laundry. I cook when I want. I go for a walk when I want. I've been in serious relationships for years. Years. I was trapped. I felt like I was in prison with my last relationship. I was with her for almost 5 years. I was ready to go like this. The only reason why I didn't is because my daughter was there. And I was in it for my child, but I knew that that couldn't have lasted long. I mean, seriously, that relationship was just it was a bomb, ticking time bomb ready to happen. Because at one point, when you see what happened when COVID happened was we didn't we didn't spend that time together. Okay, we had very very busy schedules. I was a workaholic. She was a workaholic. Okay, the time we did spend at home together was not very long, and it was short lived. So we only had to tolerate each other at small intervals for a few hours at a time. Lockdown came, right? Okay, you're crazy shit. That's right, Constantine. Welcome to the channel, brother. Welcome back. Yeah, it is. This is wild. This is right wild. Yeah, I'm telling you. Once those lockdowns happen, everybody in. That's why a lot of our relationships split. hmm You went from you went from spending only like 6, 7 hours, maybe tops, a day with that person, maybe six, to now you're with them 24/7, and the government's telling us that we can't leave, and then it's 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and then it's a month, then it's 2 months, then we're sitting there fighting on a constant daily basis. Then like one person's telling you to wear a mask, the other one's like, I'm basically like, fuck you, I ain't wearing no mask. This is bullshit. You can't breathe with that shit. It divided all of us. Now here we are divided all over again, right? The far lefts are still wearing masks. Why? That shit's been over for years now, right? It was over like what, 2, 3 years ago, almost. Yeah. Why are they still wearing masks? Why do they want to bring back that mask mandate bullshit? The far lefties, the Democrats, and the liberals, that's what they want to bring back. They want to put you into 15-minute cities. Yeah. They want to make my city a test project here in Canada. I'm serious. I looked at city council. They tried to bury it at the city council. Yep. We do. We have to get rid of Trudeau, and we have to get rid of him ASAP, like yesterday. Like, he needs gone now. I mean, he can't be in office anymore. He can't. If this can happen to Trump, okay, then I fear something they may try something on Pierre Poilievre, because Pierre Poilievre's the only chance that we have at getting the liberal fucktards out of office, and the liberal nightmare that's happening in this country. We are living in a nightmare. Even Donald Trump said it. This is an absolute nightmare. Okay? Absolute nightmare. I wish and hope and pray, and I'm praying, nothing happens to our future prime minister who's about to come. But this screams big time, not conspiracy, but they definitely were setting us up. This is way too convenient. Way too convenient. Okay? With all the events that have been happening with Biden right there, and with Biden refusing to step down, so what's the next best thing? They're conspiring to take Donald Trump down so that they can ultimately have power and keep on pushing through their agenda. They'll eventually push out the old man, and then Kamala Harris takes over, and then holy shit, America will burn. Oh yeah, it'll be an uprising for sure. Look at France. Look what happened in France. People are leaving France, man. People are packing up and leaving France. They're like, fuck this shit. I'm telling you one thing right now. In Canada, for sure. If somehow, some way, okay, in some fucked up way, if Trudeau was to win the election, this city will, this country will go into an absolute uproar the day of the election. Yes, the entire country will. There'll be riots in the streets. Yeah. True Canadians, if he gets sworn in, true Canadians will pack up and leave. And we'll leave the country and we'll let it go to shit. Yep. See ya. Right. What else can you do? I don't think it's going to get to the point where we actually leave, because actually most of us Canadians, and I know myself, we would take a stand, and it would be an all out, we're fighting for our country. We're not going to have this liberal, no. We're not going to have them destroy our country. They've destroyed our country right up to now as it is. Our country's in shambles, big time. Okay? And like Pierre Poilievre said the other day, he's inheriting a dumpster fire, right? The finance minister is basically has a great big dumpster fire of our finances up in smoke right now. Like my girls are gonna have to pay for this. My girls family, right? When they have a family, their kids are gonna have to pay for this. Their kids, my great grandkids, are gonna have to pay for this one, for all their mistakes. Because they are so reckless with money. Same with the Democrats. Sandra, same thing. Sandra, get the fuck out of here. Hernandez, you're fucked up. Bye. See you, little lefty bitch. The bitch married the government. See ya. Hernandez is a bitch. Bye. So, that's another thing. The lefties women, you left women, you feminists, you married the government, and you didn't marry the men. That's why us men, we'd rather stay single. It's not that we're gay. We just would not rather put it all out on the line for some bitch to turn around and decide, well, I'm just taking half of everything, or I'm going to ruin your life and everything else. I had that done to me 3 times over. When it was the 3rd time, I looked at my ex and I said, you and I, we're done. 3 strikes, you're out. And I said, yeah, and another thing, my policy is, even if I was to ever date somebody, I would never move in with them. You got your place, I got my place. That's it. You don't live in my place. You can spend the night. Okay, maybe. If I ever come close to letting you spend the night, it would take a very long time, right? But if you ever got to that point, say in a couple years of dating me, then you still would not, I would still not give you the impression that you would ever live with me. No. You would still have your home, I would still have my home, right? It would take a very long time for even someone to let someone invade my private space like that. That's where I am in life. You get to a certain stage like that in life. I'm telling you guys that right now. Everybody in their early 20s and early 30s, you try to give me any facts about life, and I'll turn around and go, you know jack shit. Okay? You don't know. Life hasn't even begun to kick you in the balls yet. Okay? I have a certain policy. It took me 4 years ago, I had to start building everything all back up, all over again. Right from the ground up. Like right from my clothes and my back, that's it. Okay? And my PlayStation, that's it. That's all. But I made myself a policy. I said, listen, This shit's not happening again. We build ourselves back up from this point. We're not losing our stuff ever again. No. Never. We acquire our stuff. I told myself this. We are never going to put ourselves in a position where we're going to have our stuff taken away. Like that. No. No way. And my advice to a lot of you, especially nowadays with women nowadays, how they act, they're feminists. They want everything paid for them, and they expect everything paid for them, and they don't want to pay for shit. They don't want to be 50-50. My ex didn't want to be 50-50. She wanted to be able to spend whatever the hell she wanted, and then I had to pay everything else. That's fucked. Eventually, I just got pissed off with that, and I sat her down like, this shit has to change. Things have to change. No, it doesn't. Me. Well, I pay for this and I pay for that. Yeah, but that's your credit card. You're running that shit up. That's your cell phone bill. You're expected to pay for that shit, right? That's your time you go out with your friends and you spend money on food. Why do I have to pay for that? I'm not paying for that. That's your responsibility. Most women lack responsibility nowadays. That's why most men are just like, nah, we don't want the problems. No problems. No thanks. No. Less headache. I got a happier life. Much happier life. Like I said, I do what I want. I came on here, I do what I want. I'm going back to playing PlayStation. Yeah. I just came on here, I wanted to say a nice little prayer for Donald Trump, right? And make sure we all say a prayer for him. Okay? I already made sure that God is going to keep him safe, going to the hospital. He's going to survive. Yeah. He's going to have one hell of a war scar. And I bet you he's probably missing about a good chunk of his ear. Yeah. It's either the bullet went right through his earlobe, right? Or it took a clear chunk of his ear off, right? Because then we were taking him off stage. It looked like the upper part up here, right? Yeah. Still a brave man. That's bravery. Because again, going off stage. Fuck yeah! Biden can't even find the stairs off stage. Let alone go like this. Raise his hand. He can't even raise his eyebrows. Or his head. Keep that in mind. Yes, Reich. That's Bryson. That's why we're having this conversation. Yes. It's our prayers need to be with him, right? Our thoughts and our prayers, right? I know he's gonna survive. He's a tough bull, but just think, that was an assassination attempt on his life. That was a sloppy shooter. Thank you, right? We all need to be thanking God. See, that man believes in God. God saved him. Yeah. Okay, so I know the person that was behind Trump is dead, and I know the shooter's dead. That's what Charlie Kirk has confirmed so far, right? And that was confirmed 44 minutes ago, right? And like I said, Bryson, as soon as we find out what nationality this shooter is, and what terrorist organization he's linked to, you can best believe that country's going to start getting bombed in the next few hours, right? It will. And yeah, the guy tried to make an assassination attempt. You have to understand, it could go either successfully or it might not be successful. And obviously the guy who was trying to do it was just plain sloppy, didn't know what he was doing. Spells lefty. It smells like Democrat shit. It does. It smells like the Democrats. It smells like the Democrats are behind it. It smells like the Democrats were conspiring with a terrorist organization to hire a terrorist organization to assassinate Trump. I mean, because it's awfully suspicious that because Trump's about to win in a landslide, especially if Biden stays in, and Biden was refusing to go down, to step down, and there's no way else to force him out. But if there was an assassination done on Donald Trump, then they would be able to jumble things around, and they would be able to have absolute chaos in the House until they were able to sort things out, and by then the Democrats would have things driven way further into the ground, way past election time. This is a sign from God. Enough of us have been praying, because it just missed him. Just missed him. Which means there's still a chance, which means let's pray that Biden stays in there. Because nothing's going to be stronger than a man running for president that got almost assassinated. The world's going to love Trump even more. Oh, I hope the lefties lose it. Oh yeah, I bet you the lefties are losing it. I know they are. Lefties are losing it because they came to my channel crying already. Oh, you're a bald penis with ears. I know. Yep. Hey, maybe if somebody comes by and, rubs my body up and down like that, maybe I'll squirt up top. I don't know. Or out my ears. Who knows? I'm being comical. Maybe my nose. The lefties are losing it. Oh yeah. Bryson, they coming out of the woodwork. Yep. They're crying and whining. I bet you a lot of them were sitting there like demanding. Well, what was her name? I don't remember her name. It will come to me. And she played on Orange Is the New Black. She was the bald lesbian, right? She's kind of heavier set girl, right? She got on what was it, YouTube or TikTok the other day, last week, something like that, saying we should bomb Trump, we should kill him, blah blah blah. He's a narcissist. He's a demon. He's this. He's that. She was going full out, like we should kill Trump. Well, if the lefties are acting like that online and making video posts like that, I'd say the FBI ought to be going through her shit. Right? The FBI ought to be looking at her video from the other day. Because that's kind of suspicious. She makes a video like that, and then there's an assassination on Donald Trump in Pennsylvania, in a state that's mostly left. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's not really a Republican state. It's mostly Democrats. Yeah, Donald Trump's trying to overturn that, right? And obviously the lefties are losing it. So much to the point where they're trying to assassinate Donald Trump and they don't even recognize him as their own president. Listen, my message is plain, clear, and simple to all you non-patriotic people. Okay? Canadian and Americans. For those of you who are not proud of where you were born, in your country of origin, pack your shit and go find somewhere else to live. Because I don't want you around anymore. Because I'm going to be as patriotic as I want to be. Whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck. I will wear my fucking Canadian flag if I want. I'll wear my Maple Leaf flag if I want. Hell, I'll wear my Maple Leaf jersey just to piss you off. Right? You have no right to fly a rainbow flag. You have no right to change my country's flag and put rainbows in it and a maple leaf and think that that's inclusive and think that we have to do that to include you. No, this flag includes you. Both these flags. Hell, the Toronto Maple Leafs is a symbol of this flag right here. Okay? Two symbols are a match. You notice my jersey? My jersey matches that one. That's Team Canada. If you're not proud of your country, then go be somewhere that you are proud of and get the hell out. Don't think that I'm going to allow you to destroy my country and protest and fly around a terrorist flag, and I'm not going to turn around and want to come burn that terrorist flag to the fucking ground, because I will. Yeah. And it's my right. It's my constitutional right. Is you don't have a right to be on my soil. You don't have a right to be a foreign aid on my soil. I guarantee you these foreign Palestinian protesters are behind all this attack on Trump. And if they are, I say we turn around and start beating their ass all over this country. All over Canada and the United States. I say we go and attack. I say it's a full-out war on them right now. They're on our soil. They're on our country, right? They want to act like terrorists on our soil. They're invaders. They're intruders on our country. We have every single right to go out there and beat their ass and get them out of our country. We have every right to drag them off of our soil, drag them out of our streets, clean them up out of our cities, get them back on a fucking brown boat, and ship them back to their own fucking country and get the fuck out. You come back, you get shot. You come back, we'll drown your ass, right? And then we use Donald Trump's idea. We split a river right between Mexico and the United States. We dig a great big trench and we put alligators in there. Let's see them cross the river then. Fuck the wall. Okay? Yeah. I'm not for open border policy. I'm not for mass immigration. I'm not for you just walking in this country and claiming asylum and you get to fucking be here and you think you have the same rights and freedoms as I do? No, you fucking don't. I will fucking fight for my country and I'll fucking prove and I will make a goddamn statement out of all of you if I have to. I'll make a statement so fucking big. I'll make a movement so big and I'll start a movement so large across this entire country that you're going to see how fast it is. If us Canadians go against you Indians, if we have to, we will. Because you got terrorists coming from India. You got terrorists coming from Muslim countries, from over in East India, over in Asia as well. These people aren't getting vet checked. These people are coming over to our country. They're flying terrorist flags. They're chanting genocide. And they're going after and they're attacking our citizens in our streets. So are you guys going to sit there and tolerate this much longer? Or are you going to turn around and fight for our country and show the rest of the world that we're not going to tolerate? Because if we tolerate these assholes, these terrorists coming into our country and starting bullshit in our country, running our country, and start taking over our cities, then the rest of the world's going to start moving in and doing the same thing to us. So we need to show the rest of the world right now that we have balls. They're attacked on Donald Trump. Now's our time, people. We all need to wake the fuck up. The movement starts now. It starts now. Movement starts now. We all start now. Canada, we're standing up for our country. We're taking back our country right now. I call on all of us, we stop work right now, okay? Monday morning, we stop work. Monday morning, everybody stops work. You take to the streets just like the Palestinian protesters. Go right to their encampments. Arm yourselves with weapons and be prepared to fight. Be prepared to fight because they have machetes. They're armed with weapons. We need to go and fight them now. We have a civil war in our hands, okay? This is time for civil war, or we're going to stand back and let them run into our streets. What do you want to happen? Do you want those are the facts. I call them the gangsters. You guys want to be gangsters? You guys want to show up? You guys want to be soldiers? You guys want to show you guys want to rep your hood? You want to rep your country? Now's your time. Now's your time. Man up. Soldier up, boys. Hey? Hood up. Now's the time. Street justice, boys. Street justice. Come on. Now's our chance. Now's our chance. We can mask up for real. We can mask up as Canadians and we can go handle our business. We can go handle our business with these Palestinian people because these Palestinian people, these guys are terrorists. These guys don't belong in this country. Everybody who's participating in these protests, they don't belong in this country. Most of them don't belong in this country. They're acting as terrorists and they're causing chaos in our streets. They're causing chaos on our monuments. They're destroying our monuments. They're destroying public property. They're making our citizens feel unsafe. This is our country, not their country. So show them it's our country. Or else they're going to take our country from us. Because you're fucking weak and you ain't doing shit about it. So we all have an opportunity now. They have been pushing us around for weeks, people. And the badges aren't doing shit about it. The badges are letting Antifa and them have their weapons and act as tyrants in our cities. So, we can get at weapons. We can get our baseball bats and our hockey sticks. And we can go take the fight to them. After all, they're bringing the fight to us. So, when we come to them, and we've had enough, and we're ready to fight, they can't play victim, and they can't run away, and they can't turn around and scream, "Oh, no, no, don't hurt us." Because, after all, you're antagonizing us, you're gaslighting us. You're in our country, you're chanting genocide, you're chanting terrorism, you're chanting death to Jews, you're chanting terrorism. You're done. I say, Canadians, let's go burn down their camps. Burn those Palestinian flags. Set the camps on fire. Watch how fast they move. Yep. Watch how fast they move. Set the whole entire camp on fire. Right around the corner, right around the whole circle. Yep. Watch how fast they leave. I know he got shot in the ear. Right? But I wouldn't be surprised if those Palestinians, right, if terrorists aren't behind it. And like I'm telling you guys, if you don't want to take back our country soon, well, we're going to be in an all-out civil war with these people. So we either start the war now, or we wait for it to happen in our streets. What's it going to take, motherfuckers? Is it going to take for one of your children to die from these immigrants? Is it? Because that's going to happen. One of your children are going to be walking home from school, and they're going to get raped and kidnapped from one of these terrorist people that are here from this country, and nothing's going to happen to them because the justice system's so fucking lenient on them. So enough is enough, people. Enough is enough. Our tolerance level is at its peak now. No more. If we don't stand up as civilians, if we don't stand up as the people now, we will lose everything. I'm telling you. We'll lose it all. You can kiss it all goodbye. You owe it to our veterans. You're decorating your Christmas tree. That's not a Christmas tree, dude. No. That's a creation, I don't know. Just threw it together. It's LED. It's neat. Doesn't get hot. Nope. It's pretty bright at night too. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want a little excellent reading light or night light or whatever, yeah, it's perfect. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait a second, Bryson. I got the joke now. It's Christmas in July. That's right. July 13th. I am not setting up a Christmas tree, man. That's gonna be too much work. Fuck that. No. No way. Maybe after, I don't want to think about Christmas now. Actually, wait. Yes, I do. I want it to snow. Fuck this heat. Yeah, the hell with the heat. But on a more serious note, let's pray for Trump, right? And let's thank God, thank you, Lord, that he's alive. Thank you. Oh, old man Biden speaking? Uh-oh. Let's hear what the old man has to say.
When I get back to the telephone, look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence.
He's stumbling over words right now, fuck.
It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And so, I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if we don't.
Might come back later today. Tonight he's going to be in a nap.
But the bottom line is, the Trump rally is a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I
what do you plan to do about it?
To Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well, number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience.
This guy.
There's some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government.
Mini Christmas tree in your nice,
to my
nice.
phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do. Okay?
Mr. President, do you think this was an assassination? Do we have that?
I don't know enough to, I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
He has an opinion, but he doesn't have facts. He's never had facts. You know what the facts are? He doesn't know what he had for lunch. That's the facts. Okay? Facts are he just crapped his pants trying to find his way off stage. That's a fact. Oh, he sets himself up too easily. He really, truly, truly does. He was stumbling over his words right there. I hope I get to talk to him tonight. You really think Donald Trump is going to want to talk to you tonight? No. No. They're not even friends. Oh, man. I hope I get to talk to him tonight. Oh, man. I want to thank the Secret Service. You want to thank the Secret Service for letting down the security of a president of the United States. Apparently, the Secret Service can't even keep you safe at a presidential rally. But Biden wants to thank them for a good job. Good job, boys. Yep. You almost got a president assassinated since Kennedy. I think some people need to be fired. Yep. Definitely. Exactly. Bryson. Exactly my point. I was just about to get there too. Likely, Biden is trying to literally wipe him out. I mean, there has been Democrats who have been calling for Donald Trump to actually be killed. Full out. And then Biden sits up there and goes, oh, I guarantee you that's going to be an epic picture. Right? You got the Secret Service, like football hugging Trump out of there, and Trump's going like this. Oh, I'm going to buy that shirt. Oh yeah, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy that painting. That's going to be a painting in my house for sure. Oh, fuck yeah. Because he said, fuck yeah. That man's my hero now. Yeah. Him and Pierre Poilievre. For sure. Yeah. He's definitely not going to talk to... He's not going to talk to Biden. And if anything, he's going to be like Biden. I'll find out who did this. And if you're attached to it, you know what's going to happen. Click. Right? He goes out. Actually, before he ends that call, he'll be like, "Guess what, Biden? I got a special pair of shoes for you, okay? And they're not for climbing Air Force One, okay? Nuh-uh. Nope. They're gonna be your lake shoes. Yeah. We got a special pair of lake shoes for you. Don't worry. You're going straight to the bottom. You're gonna stay there. All right? Okay. Have a nice day. Click." Biden needs special shoes to just go up Air Force One and go off stage, right? I guarantee you Donald Trump has a special pair of shoes for him. Yeah. One phone call to the Italian mafia. Yep. Soprano. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I said don't worry about it. We got it. Alright? It's a New York thing, right? Don't worry, it's one call from Florida up to New York. Jokes, people, jokes. Come on. Don't take me seriously when it comes to stuff like that, right? We have to have some humor, especially in this serious kind of lifetime right now. Yeah. With this serious business going on, yeah, I'd say we have to have a little bit of humor, but at the same time, err on the side of caution, because I wouldn't trust anything or anything right now. Nope. I'd say don't leave your house unless you're strapped. Yeah. I think we're under attack. That's my opinion. Yeah. The protests have been getting out of hand. Right? Nobody really has control on the borders, Canada or the United States. Right? Everything is boiled over at a breaking point. Okay? Now an assassination attempt on Trump. I'm not leaving the home unless I'm strapped. You shouldn't either. Especially now. Yeah. If we're born here and there's foreign immigrants running around and we can tell who's from here and who's not from here, and they're sketchy looking motherfuckers, there's a reason why we should be strapped right now. Because we don't know what they're carrying, and we don't know what kind of people we're dealing with anymore. Alright? Facts. And guess what? Don't worry about getting caught for it either. Because if you get caught by some stupid reason, okay, without having to defend yourself, and if for some reason you were to get stopped or whatever, dude, homeless people have a legal blade. Make sure you find a blade with a carrying case that's legal size enough to carry, right? Sam, I was born there, man. Yeah. Dude, I was a born Leafs fan in diapers. Yep. I was born into that organization. No, I wasn't born into that organization. Never played for them, but I mean, I was born as a fan. Yeah. You were just there. Sam fan? Nice. Are you a Leafs fan? I hope you are. See? Leafs fans are everywhere. Yeah. Alright. Yes. We're going to take the cup. Yeah, let's switch gears here for a second. We will take the cup. Depending if we all don't break out into World War. Like total World War. I hope not. Praying. Yeah. I really want hockey. I really don't want to miss a year of hockey. No. Especially now. Oh man, I can't stand it there. I live out west. I live out west now, man. I've been out west now 10 years in Alberta. Every time I go back home, I went back home in 2020 for a visit during COVID there, when I had the split from my ex, and it was in July as well. It is humid as fuck in July. Came out of Pearson Airport. My best friend's like, welcome home. I'm like, oh, I want to get the fuck out of here, man. How do you breathe around in this environment? Huh? I'm like, no wonder people leave. You can't breathe there, man. You feel it too. You feel it on your body. You feel like it's just like the humidity is stuck on you. It's like every chemical that's polluting in the air. Isaac, this stuff is crazy, man. You're a Penguins fan. I feel bad for you, Bryson. My cousin had a wedding there. Sam fan, where are you from? Are you in Ontario? I came from the KW area, so that's why I ask. If you're in Toronto usually for weddings and stuff like that, you usually don't Don't usually travel too far. Especially now, to fly is like freaking expensive. You're in Calgary, nice. Well, have a safe trip home. Or wait, no, are you home safe? I hope you're home safe. Yeah, I'm up in Edmonton. So we're neighbors. I'm right up the street, 3 hours. Yeah. Literally up to two, you know that. Yeah. I lived in Calgary for 5 years. Yeah. Nobody knows the weather in Calgary like if you've lived there for quite some time because the weather changes on a dime. I don't know what Gonchar's talking about where she's like, we need to conserve water because we're in a drought season. Like what the fucking the Bow River is at its highest peak it's ever been, and she's full of shit. She's just afraid to turn the taps on to she's afraid that if she puts the water back to full throttle to full pressure again there will be another fucking break something and then it does fall on their hands because nen shit, right? Nen shit does get called nen shit now. Could you imagine if nen shit got a hold of our province? We'd be doomed. I don't know where I'd go. Yukon? No. Shit. Samfan, what would we do? I got a sub to your channel. Hang on. Oh wait, I can't yet. I will on the computer. You're from West Virginia. That's way east. Yeah, you're thousands of miles from us. Yeah. Like Samfan is only literally 3 hours south from me right now. 3 hour drive. Maybe 3.5 with traffic, tops. You know, weather permitting, of course. Yeah. I think she's full of shit, and if Nen shit was to get a hold of Alberta, which I don't think he would, I don't see Danielle Smith losing. At least I hope not. I pray not. But I can't see Nen shit winning because Nen shit, number one, Nen shit's gay. Okay? Number two, Smoke! Holy Smoke, where you been? Under a rock? You been on vacation or what? Let me guess, you were in jail. No? I'm just kidding. Right? It's been a while. Where you been? Dude, seriously. I gotta make sure I have your notifications put up there. One sec. I thought I did. YouTube's been fucking with me lately. YouTube even took away some of my subscribers, guys. Bear with me here for a second. Hang on. I'm pulling up Smoke right now. I still see a Man. Yeah. What the hell? And the notifications are on. Well, I hit like 18. That one's gonna be going on your channel. Yosef, what do you mean why they shoot Trump? There's many reasons why. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to get active again, working a lot. Yeah, Smoke, you know what? I've been working out a lot too on myself. Mainly, got sober, got off the alcohol. Yep. So, still have sweats from time to time. That's why I have the towel on hand. Right? And believe me, it's such a nice feeling not having hair going through this. But there's many reasons why. Like, oh, it's so sad to see this too, and I don't know why they play it. Oh shit, there it is. It's like as soon as it happens, he just goes right like that. It's like But you can tell. So if you got shot in the right, obviously it came from that direction. How long have I been sober now? So I'm on 4 days. I'm heading into day 5 soon. Like straight. He's a man because he got back up. Oh yeah, he's a man and he went like this too. He's like, fuck yeah, right? Plus, I'm gonna be sober for many more days to come. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. It's an awesome feeling, guys. It really is. I've been getting stronger and stronger ever since February. The more and more I've gone through the detox, the easier and easier it's been getting, and the less likely I feel now that I could relapse. The citizen person that died in the crowd, rest in peace. Yes. Yeah, we were saying that earlier as well, right? Because the bullet had grazed his ear, and I don't know if it grazed it and just took a chunk off of it, or if it actually went through it, right? And it looks like it actually probably took a great big chunk out of it, right? So I don't think he'll be getting that back. I think he might have to graft that back maybe or whatever, but he likely won't. It'll be a war scar for Trump. Yeah, it was definitely a rifle. Yeah, we've confirmed that. Even Charlie Kirk is confirming that. I'm listening to him right now on his channel, because it was definitely not a handgun. No. Yeah. The other thing that we can confirm is that the shooter is dead. So it's gonna be very, very easy to trace what kind of I hate to say it, but if he's not American, everybody, and you guys all know what's gonna happen, right? If we find out he's tied to a terrorist organization, we find out it's from some kind of a terrorist country, you're gonna get bombed. I'm straight up facts. They're already running this guy's fingerprints through Interpol, through everything, through terrorist organization, databases, you name it. And the second that it pops up to what country he's tied to and what leaders, there's going to be phone calls made within the next few hours, and fighter jets will be dispatched and bombs will start flying. Whatever country's responsible for this, that country's going to get hit tonight. That's why I'm telling you a warning. If 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 you're part of a terrorist organization, if you know your country was responsible for this and was planning this, and you guys had a hand in this, I suggest you take your civilians and your family members and you run as far away as possible, and you get out of your country, because your country's about to get bombed. Bryson, have to go. Take care, brother. You stay safe. Bro, last time this happened was from Joe Rogan. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be getting offline here shortly, because I want to hear what they're saying on the Charlie Kirk show. Right? Oh, I can stay if you guys want. Right? I want to be able to make a coffee. Hang on. You guys wait there. I'm making a coffee and an iced tea then. I'll be right back. I have this water cooler where I push a red button, and it has its own little water heater in there. Mm-hmm. They'll give you hot water, about 2 glasses full, about this big. Right? And it's way better than anything else, and plus it keeps water cold. Yeah. It's got 2 buttons. It's got the cold button and the hot button. And the little hot one, it's got a little blinky light. So it blinks, blinks, blinks. And then you can hear it, go do its thing, like inside. It's like warming up the water. And then when it's ready, the light, it clicks and the light goes solid red. And then it has this little safety device you got to push over and then push down. It was like a child lock. And then this here is a mason jar, right? Your jam jars and whatnot, keep them, save them. They make excellent glasses for drinking out of. Plus they're tough, sturdy, very tough. This sucker here, I put, excuse me. Oh, that'll fall. I'm gonna turn that table. This sucker here I put, that's a mixture of iced tea and lemon water. I make a pitcher of lemon water. I don't know if that's gonna fall too far. Yep. Might as well just set that down. Yep. So I'll take the Brita water and I take a pitcher of that lemon water. I'll cut up 3 lemons, squeeze them. I strain the juice so that you don't get those little seeds in there, right? You don't get that excess push out from the lemon. And you take that lemon juice that you squeezed out of those 3 lemons, and you take those lemons themselves. Don't throw them away. Put them in the pitcher, right? Fill that with the Brita water. Stir that around with a spoon a little bit. Then you take that at the same time and the Brita filter, and you pour it into the mason jar at the same time until it gets to the top. Then you stop. So you're pouring them both at the same time. So you got an even 50-50 mix. Then you mix it around. You're golden, good to go. Now that pitcher of lemon juice or lemon water you've made, right? Of freshly squeezed lemons, that'll last you 2-3 days. You can fill up that pitcher of water at least 4 times, and with the same lemons in there. It's not going to be as strong, right? Like this is kind of pretty strong. Yeah. But it's good for you. I drink a small glass of pretty much almost pure lemon water a day. Yeah. You know what that does? That cleans out your insides. Yeah. Keeps you healthy. Oh yeah. I eat lemons too, straight up. My lemons, my oranges, my apples. You can freeze your apples, by the way. If you know they're about to go bad in a couple days, wrap them in plastic, throw them in your freezer. Yep. What do you think they do when they're harvesting them? That's why apples get so expensive in July and August, everybody. You watch, price of apples will go down in September and October. Mark my words. I'm going to make my coffee. Be right back. back. What's that? Bro, my neighbor had a big peach tree. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're done. I used to love going strawberry picking. I did that as a kid. Yeah. And when I get myself a small piece of land there next year, I'm gonna be growing strawberries. Oh yeah, that'll be one of the fruits. And I'll attempt I don't think I'd be able to pull off oranges. Actually, I think I could do pears, but pears make a mess, big time. Um, I'm big on fruits and vegetables. Yeah, Joseph, if you're a hockey player, answer this to people, okay? If you play a lot of hockey and a lot of sports, right, and you're involved in that kind of stuff, do you eat a lot of fast foods? No, definitely not. You're all about that healthy stuff. Like you don't go. I know most athletes they don't go full out health nut, but they're doing things like cooking at home, right? Luke's calling. Luke doesn't know I'm live right now. He's calling because Donald Trump got shot. He's going to want to talk about it. We could put him on the channel, but the thing is, I don't know if he's going to, I don't know what he's going to say. He's my best friend. He's one of those people you really don't want to put on speakerphone because you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. Yet, right? I don't want to put him on speakerphone and be like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, we're live streaming right now. He'd be like, man! I'll be like, fuck! Quiet. Be careful with what you say. Well, that's just it. If you're healthy, you stay skinny and you're drinking your lemon water, having lemons in your diet. The health benefits in the long run pay off. Eating home, cooking at home, doing meal prep at home, doing anything, cooking at home, rather than going out there and relying on a fast food place or anything like that, is going to be way healthier for you any day of the week. A lot of muscles, and your favorite drink is fruit punch. Nice. I have a lot of chicken in my diet. I do a lot of breaded chicken, beef. I eat steak, burgers, bacon, eggs, breads. What else? Well, my fruits and vegetables, right? My carrots are in there, cucumber, peppers, onion. When I'm cutting onion, I'm one of those. Oh yeah. See? Joseph knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's right. You get the ground beef. Get your mixing bowl out there. Throw in some ingredients that you want, some spices, maybe. Crack a few eggs. Mix it up, right? Oh, and put onion in there too, right? Putting in the egg really helps holding them together, right? And then, those are the best. Yeah. Spices and some onions, yes sir. Yes. Now, buying some of the packaged ones are great too, but they mainly got to be from Costco. Like they got to be those. Like don't ever cheap out if you buy burgers from the grocery store. If you're gonna ever buy burgers from the grocery store and you're stuck buying burgers from the grocery store, make sure you do get a top quality burger, because those bigger, thicker burgers, that's actual good quality beef. All right, that's not leftover beef. That's fresh. That's not water. That's not There's not water added into it. You get that no name stuff that's like paper thin. If you ever get that stuff, I did um, a comparison from one of my buddies one time, right? And I told him, I said, the burgers you bought, look at this, versus the burgers I bought, and how fast yours cook, right? And yours tastes like a McDonald's burger. It looks like a McDonald's burger. Mine looks like a burger you're gonna order from the steakhouse, right? And when I have a bun, it's one of those great big Italian burger buns. That's the size of bun it needs. And I tried one of her vegan patties. Nasty. Oh man, I haven't even tried it. Oh no, don't. Ew. Oh, I feel bad for you, man. You brave soul. You brave soul. Why'd you do that? Did you lose a bet? Please tell me you didn't do that on purpose. Right? Gross. Ugh. Plant-based meat. There's nothing plant-based about the meat. Okay? The only thing plant-based about it is the cattle eat the plant, okay? And we eat the cattle. That's it. You can't bypass the actual beef part and simulate it. You didn't know it was vegan? Oh man, that'd be the worst. That would be the worst. What was that like? Instant? Oh man. My eyes are watering up just thinking about that. Yeah. Because I've seen those things. They look absolutely gross. Yeah. Nasty. Oh, no. Oh, nasty. No. Right, gross. Nope. Right. When I think about that and I think about the gag reaction, right? And it brings me back to foods I've tried. And I didn't know it was like, people were like, yeah, it tastes awesome, it tastes amazing. One bite and it's like, bleh, right there. And it's so embarrassing right in front of everybody. But then at the same time, you're just like, told you it smelled nasty. Right? Told you I wouldn't like it. And then you probably couldn't get that taste out of your mouth for a while either. Yeah. Probably going home trying to brush it out of your mouth, right? As fast as you can. You got the scope in there, mouthwash. Still brushing it out. What the hell was that? Never again. She was doing a cookout and I didn't know it was vegan. That's evil. Okay? I would have been like, you owe me dinner. Yeah. You should have told me it was vegan. I would have said no. Yeah. No way. That's like the salad people. Don't get me wrong. I'll make a salad. I make a mean salad though. Oh yeah. I'll boil eggs. I'm adding in, here's what I'll do for a salad. A lettuce is going in there. Onions going in there. Alright? I do my own bacon. So I'll fry bacon. I'll cut it up into shreds, like little tiny pieces. Right? With the shears. Like that. The eggs going in there. Bell peppers going in there. I'll dice up some carrots. Right? I'll dice up some cucumbers going in there. That's it. And then I can either do French dressing, Thousand Island dressing. Okay. Charlie's going to be on live stream, I think, for the next few hours. Yeah. The salad from Bologna is... Bojangles? What's Bojangles? I don't have a Bojangles. No. I make my own home salad. Yeah. And then when I'm gonna for croutons, I'll just do it. Dude, you just do toast, slap some butter on there, and then take your knife, right? And slice it up into cubes. Yeah. Slice it up into strips, then slide it over on the cutting board, and then slice it up into cubes. Again, slice it up into the same strips that you did just the opposite side. Boom. Yeah. You're welcome. Then you got fresh croutons. Not that box stuff. That box stuff is like crunch. Like, dude, that shit could break your teeth. Eh? Sell fried chicken and biscuits. They also sell good salad, bro. Very tasty crackers. Ooh. Oh yeah, you should put in cheese too. And real cheese. Don't ever eat that plastic cheese. That plastic squares that come. You guys know the stuff I'm talking about. The black diamond cheese you see in the grocery store. You know, it's really, really cheap cheese. That's not cheese. Okay? No. Let me tell you something. Hang on. You take this here lighter, right? Okay? I eat black diamond cheese. Yeah. Or Cracker Barrel, not the black diamond cheese. The black diamond cheese is the stuff you got to stay away from. The Cracker Barrel stuff is good. Right? You want to get yourself a block of cheese. Okay, an actual block of cheese from the grocery store. You don't want the cheese slices, because I'll tell you why. If you're at home, you have those cheese slices right now in your fridge. Go pull one out. Bring out a plate. Bring out a small glass of water just in case, as well. Go to your kitchen table. Put the plate at the kitchen table. Open up the piece of cheese. Take it completely out of the plastic. Completely out of the plastic, okay? Then, I want you to take that square of cheese, hold it up, take your lighter. Mine's a Toronto Maple Leaf lighter, alright? Hold your lighter to that square of cheese that you brought out of that piece of plastic. What happens to it? I'll wait. Burns. Yosef's dad makes blue cheese. That's awesome. Yeah, what happens? It burns. It will burn. What happens when you take a lighter to real cheese? It melts. You're welcome. Yep. Fun facts of the day, everybody. Yep. That'll make you think twice. Yeah. Now you're definitely going to want to put some of your bad habits aside and go, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to buy that kind of cheap stuff to put in my body anymore. Some people wonder why they have some serious health problems. Well, look at the stuff you eat. That's not being harsh. That's giving you guys facts and reality. Okay? That's just, it is what it is. If you put garbage in your body, eventually your body is going to get sick. Your body won't be able to handle it. Your body will break down. It won't be able to break down those chemicals that you constantly put in there. Oh yeah, Swiss cheese is great. Also, watch out. Watch your produce when you're in a big city. Okay? Look at your tomatoes. Look at the shine on them. There's like an extra gloss on it. Any of you, it's summertime now, any of you should have a farmer's market around you, okay? On a weekend, okay? Usually do, small towns do, in the big cities. And protein every day, we do. That's a fact. Now, if you have a farmer's market near you, anywhere around you, I highly suggest you go. Check them out. Take a tomato from the grocery store. Take a tomato you bought from the farmer's market. Farmer's market comes from your local farms outside of the city and outside your towns. Okay? Take a look at the tomato that's been trucked in from God only knows where. Could have been Mexico. Could have been a farm where they do artificial planting and growing in mass amounts, which really isn't healthy for you. It doesn't have the same nutrients. Compare the two. You'll be shocked. And then slice the two of them open, just very gently with a very sharp knife, just gently. And then start to peel the first outer layer of the tomato that you bought from the grocery store from the city that you live in, and then try to see if you can do that to the one from the farmer's market, and I guarantee you can't. Joseph knows. I love my beans too. I'll eat beans. Melted cheese on top of ground beef. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah. And cabbage season's right around the corner too. Oh man. Big time. I can't wait. You know, you do rice in there as well. Rice and shredded carrot. So good. Very, very good. My ears and everything's starting to sweat. Everything. It's because this room's been going, got all the equipment still running. The fan's going, but farmer's market is called, oh, for me. Okay. Always support local. I love supporting local. Yeah. I get my farmers market stuff. I've someone who goes and gets stuff for me that knows what I like. My yellow beans, my green beans, stuff like that. Oh, I could keep going on and on. But a lot of people won't eat vegetables. A lot of people think, oh man, you're a health nut or whatever. And don't listen to all those diet programs and all that stuff that sit there and you need to eat certain things and blah blah blah. I eat whatever the hell I want and I don't get fat and I don't, none of that stuff. And I'm healthy. Knock on wood. Right? Yosef, you ever tried to eat a McDonald's burger yet? Okay. The older you get is when you like vegetables more. It's true. Yeah. Very true. Last August, I was out for a walk on my birthday, and I used to be a big Big Mac person a long time ago, and I really stopped eating fast foods and all that stuff in 2020 when my ex and I split, because she was big on that stuff, right? Big on the fatty foods, big on the high intake on sugars, stuff like that, and the sweets. And my diet changed. I felt a lot better. My body felt better. But the thing was, as soon as I cut out the fast food and I didn't touch McDonald's for a couple years, and last year I went to, I was like, I seen the sign and it said that there was a chicken and bacon and a Big Mac. Oh my, thinking to myself, this is perfect. Yep. This is an awesome combination. Let's have this. So I go into McDonald's, everything's smelling great. I haven't been in there in a couple of years. I'm like, you know, it has that first time kind of smell. Like you're excited in there, you could smell the deep fryer, like, oh, it's making you hungry kind of thing. Making your mouth water. And I'm walking home. I get eaten the Big Mac. I got excited, right? I want to dive into it right away. Well, I don't even get about halfway through it. The more I swallow it, the more my stomach. And the same thing happened when I quit smoking. When I would try to light a cigarette and try to inhale even the slightest little bit of it, my body instantly, like that. Like my body would just jump. My stomach would tighten up and would force up gas right up through my chest and up my throat, out my mouth. Even to this day right now. Because I tried to have a cigarette, or I tried to have a part of a cigarette about a month ago, a little over a month ago. Tried to light one up and have a couple puffs of it. As soon as I tried to have the first puff of it, holy crap. Oh yeah. The subs really came in and flew by. It came over the last couple days. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you for bringing that up, Joseph. There's a lot of you. Yeah. A lot of you liked and subscribed, which I really, really appreciate. Oh, my views went sky high, too. Apparently, I'm a little bit popular, I guess. Or maybe my content is likable. Who knows? Right? Or people enjoy seeing it. We support your stories. You know what? I just like being real, and I love sharing information with everybody. I love talking. I love being able to help people. Right? I do follow Charlie Kirk a lot. I consider, because I can kind of relate with him in a sense that, you know, we both didn't go to college or university to get education and, you know, kind of thing, because we read into the wokeness. I didn't want to be indoctrinated into some bullshit. Right? I walked out of high school in grade 11. I didn't even graduate high school. Right? Yep. Prove him wrong. Yep. And none managed because he's so smart. Exactly. We're self-educated. People like me and Charlie Kirk, we're self-educated people. When we were younger kids, we were the ones that were in the library, reading books, pouring through books, soaking up information, reading, constantly getting made fun of and constantly getting picked on, but at the same time we were self-educating. While most kids were turning around and kicking the shit out of each other and, you know, goofing off and doing whatever and just hanging around with their friends shooting the shit, I was turning around and bury my nose into books and the internet, and when the internet was born, I'd turn around and I'd look up stories and I'd read stories, I'd read into things, I'd question things, I'd want to know why. I'd dive into politics, I'd want to understand what things were going on, why things were happening, why things were they were. I had questions and I wanted answers, right? And school wasn't giving me those answers. No, school was giving me the complete opposite. School was teaching me dumb things I already knew, right? I turned around and I told one of my teachers in high school straight out, I was like, this is dumb. You're teaching me things I'm not even going to use this in life, man. That's what I said like that. Like, when the hell am I going to use algebra? Really? Do I look like a science person to you? Like I'm going to go into science or so I'm going to be a whiz kid? No. I'm not going to be in a lab coat. I didn't need to know all this shit. No. I don't need the square root of whatever the fuck it is. No. I'm not an engineer, man. They teach useless shit in school that you don't even need to know. 15, 20 minutes to read. And I read hockey books because... Oh, yeah. Yep. I was the same as well. We had our hockey books in the library, yeah. I got to read about the old school hockey players a lot, and the library always had, I don't... Does... Joseph, does the Hockey News still make a magazine? I'm not... I remember getting that magazine as a kid. Right? The Hockey News. You pay back then it was $4.99. And that's expensive. Believe it or not. Okay? That was half of your allowance that week. And that magazine only came out once a month though. So that $5 was easy to save up for. And most kids did, but if you were one of those kids that walked to school in your small town, you really had to make it to the variety store quick times before anybody else did. I made a story of me wanted to own 6 hockey teams. That would be a lot. Owning one hockey team would be a little overwhelming, let alone 6. Okay, but go on. As a coach and also play for 3 hockey teams. Okay, that running 6 and playing for 3 would run you into the ground. You wouldn't even have time to wipe your ass. Okay? Carolina. No, Toronto should have been first. Boston should have been second. The Rangers should have been third. Tampa should have been fourth. Nashville should have been fifth. Carolina should have been sixth, dead last. Okay. Well, on the Carolina part, the only part I like about Carolina is the fact that Anderson plays for them. I really enjoyed Anderson playing on our team. Yeah. Hang on. I'll show you guys. I have his hockey stick, but his hockey stick kept falling out, and the one time it got stuck somewhere, and I went to pull it out, and it got broke. All right, but there he is. There's Anderson. All right. Anderson hangs out in front of the TV. Yeah, that's his spot. That's where he lives. Right. I got the Tim Hortons Marner hockey stick, the little thing that went out. I didn't get a Matthews one. Those flew off the shelf pretty fast. I had to go to the outer end of the city. No, I had to go all the way downtown Edmonton for this. And I know it's only $5 or $6, and people say it's only a piece of plastic, but wait a second. Tavares. What did you say about Tavares? I need to get a Tavares. I need to get a Tavares figurine this year, and I need to get a Zamboni. Yeah. I really need a Zamboni. Here, I'll show you guys what I got for my watch. My little collection. My little TV collection. Right? So there's just see, even the PlayStation controller is blue. And the light's blue. I got a bit of a blue problem. I kind of like Toronto too much. Yeah, not too much. Yeah. So, remember the 100-year anniversary? Now this is when I drank beer, right? But the 100-year anniversary, Molson Canadian came out with a stubby 6-pack. The stubby bottles came back. Yeah. So I had to save one of those bottles. Just had to. Of course I washed it out though. I don't think I wouldn't. A lot of people like wearing fancy bling bling. Not me. No. I like my watch. I like my Toronto Maple Leafs watch. I've had this watch for over 5 years. Still ticks. Still reliable. It's Timex. And it is set to game time, to Toronto time. It does look like a medicine bottle from the 60s, right? That's a stubby. Yeah. That's what they used to drink beer out of back in the 60s, 70s and all that stuff. Now to the cheapest little Toronto Maple Leaf item I own. Mitch Marner. There he is. There's his hockey stick too. Well, that's Buckley's. That's Buckley's, remember? Tastes awful, but it'll cure you the next day. Cure you by the next day? Yeah. I haven't had to take medicine. I don't get sick. My immune system's pretty damn strong because I take care of my body. Knock on wood. Oh, wait a second. I guess this is the cheapest, one of the cheapest things. The Toronto Maple Leaf items. And then I got multiple other things. I mean, I got sweater, I got shirts. I'm missing socks, I'm missing underwear. I got a hat. Hats, I should say. I'm missing gloves, socks, underwear, shoes. I'm not sure if they made a wallet. Give me a Marner or Tavares and I'll give you... What? No, what? This? No. No. Where are you talking? Where'd he go? Or I already put him back in front of the TV. Right? You know what? Okay. Remember when these came out? Right? Do you? On players. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, well, if we were talking about that, or if we were playing Hockey Ultimate Team though, actually. I do have Tavares and all them on my team. Anderson still plays for Carolina. I had Anderson earlier in the season too, and he had all his Carolina gear on, and you couldn't switch it out. I really hope they'll let us do that in NHL 25, in the new NHL 25, that if we get a goalie from another team, like, can we please just switch out their equipment and make it the same team logo? Instead of having to have, like, for instance, Anderson, I pulled him from Carolina. Yeah, he still has all his gear on, but you can only put on a new mask on him in NHL 24 and in previous ones when you're in Hockey Ultimate Team. But you can't change the rest of his gear. It's like the mask looks Toronto Maple Leafs, but the rest of the gear looks Carolina. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like the look of that. I'm a very particular person. Everything has to look the same. The uniform has to be the same from head to toe. And the uniform. Or the helmet too. It's all blend, it all goes together. Alright. It's been 2 hours. I was only supposed to get on here for like a quick 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And say a nice little thing for Trump. And I'll be praying for him. But they got Philly locked down. Or not Philly, wherever this is. Oh man. There's cops everywhere. I don't know. Was it in Philadelphia? This rally? I'm not sure. But all I know is I'm looking at Charlie Kirk's show right now live. Okay? On YouTube. And wherever Trump got shot at, there's fucking cops everywhere. They have that city on lockdown. Like if you were in that area and you had anything involved in that, you're getting searched. Whether you like it or not, your constitutional rights are getting violated. Today they are. If you're a coach for the Leafs, as an example, would you trade Tavares for Anderson or no? Absolutely not. No. No. Tavares is a lifer. He stays. Yeah. Anderson, no. Anderson wasn't a Leafs fan. No. Tavares has been a Leafs fan since he was in diapers, just like me. Yeah. You see this? You see what's on my bed as well? Yeah. My Toronto Maple Leafs blanket is on my bed. So there is definitely no way Anderson would be. No. You used to seen any pictures of Tavares when he, his early days when he was growing up as a kid. You know, he's got those pictures of him. And he's there and he's got his Maple Leafs pillow and his Maple Leaf blanket over him. He's snoring logs. Yeah. I was scared. I'm not scared of anything to do with Carolina. I'm focused on our team. For once we got good defense. An aggressive good defense, just like Riley. Riley couldn't hold it together all the time. I mean, Riley's a machine. Don't get me wrong. But eventually, Riley's going to break down. Or get injured. Heaven forbid. No, don't get injured, Riley. But I mean, you can't expect him to keep carrying the defense year after year after year after year. The man's getting older. The body doesn't heal as fast as it used to. I know, right? Stamkos doing on the Preds. That's not going to go over well. Wasn't Stamkos supposed to be a lifer on Tampa? Didn't he basically put his whole career there? Right? I'm pretty sure my best friend was talking to me about this the other day. Or the other week. I don't remember. I don't think it's going to be good. I think if this move is correct, right? Yeah, but I really don't think it's going to be the same. No. I think Bobrovsky's done too. I don't think he's going to mentally come back from that. I know, like I said, I'm almost more than certain now that the Stanley Cup playoffs are rigged again. Because mentally and physically and emotionally, Bobrovsky shouldn't have been able to come back from that upset and that embarrassment here in Edmonton. All right? That psychologically should have destroyed him. And psychologically, he wouldn't have been able to go to sleep after that game. Right? The guy wouldn't have been able to turn on his phone to look at social media because of the comments and everything else. Oh, Bobrovsky will likely be done soon. He'll be one of those goalies now that sits around and doesn't have to do shit. Yeah. I mean, he could play his heart out again if he wanted to, but again, he's likely not going to get another cup, so he doesn't have to do shit. Yeah, he doesn't have to do nothing. No. He's not like Binnington. You can't compare him to Binnington. It's not like after Bobrovsky wins a cup, Bobrovsky's going to fall apart. You know, look at Binnington. Binnington won one Stanley Cup and the kid fell apart. Yep. Let it all went to his head. Look at Binnington now. Binnington's all washed up. St. Louis has a problem. Basically can't dump him off to anybody. Nobody wants him. Who wants him? Who wants Binnington? Binghamton has an attitude problem. That's like when our Leafs do like really, really well up until Christmas time, and then after the Christmas break, they shit the bed until about halfway when it's getting closer and closer to playoffs, and then they pull it together up until playoffs, and then they make the playoffs, and then the first round they break our hearts all over again. What time is it? Okay, it's getting late. I am going to I'm gonna rock some GTA and some hockey tonight. All this talk about hockey. I really want to rock hockey. Alright, it's Saturday night. Okay, and we all know what Saturday night is. Saturday night is hockey night in Canada. Okay? For any of us, even this, we own a game system. Right? Joseph, you have a great night too. I am going to say goodnight to everybody. Don't worry. I thank you all for putting up with me and listening to me. Right? I can't stream hockey right now. Yeah. So there was this thing where I talked about God back in April, and there's this controversy thing where YouTube and Google and PlayStation all kind of hit me with a 2-week suspension kind of thing all at once. Well, my YouTube one got overturned, so I won that one back. But the communication process hasn't gone back between YouTube, Google, and PlayStation. So even though I've gone through my authentication stuff and blah, 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 I'm still waiting for a couple emails back, find out what the heck's going on. Hopefully I'm going to be back live streaming PlayStation very soon, hopefully by Monday at the latest. I'm hoping. I'm gonna get it sorted out one way or another. I'm not getting the answers I needed on Friday, probably because it was later in the afternoon. I tried on Friday because it was only supposed to be until the 11th. I kept trying on Friday. I did all the sign out thing. I did the sign back in. Tried a few times yesterday, seeing it being the 12th. Today being the 13th. It didn't work this morning. I'll try it again. I did fire off an email to Google and to YouTube to see if they could, have some better communication. I said that as polite as I could. Like, this day and age, they should have been able, especially with technology, you'd think. Right? But it is what it is. If any of you do have PlayStation 4, I can share play it. Again, you can add me. It's BamBear 2016, right? And if you have PlayStation 4, add me, and then I can broadcast it out on SharePlay that way. I'm just not able to broadcast it on YouTube or Twitch right now. Yeah. Like I said, it was supposed to be taken off on the 11th, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Once they get back to me and I know something, you guys will know something, right? Well, in a few years. Yeah, well, if it works, then you guys will know, because it'll pop up, and if you guys have notification on, it'll come out. It'll pop up there that I'm live streaming. Thank you all for coming out, putting up with me, listening to me, right? For 2 hours and 9 minutes. I mean, you listened to me for 2 hours. I think it was over 2 hours earlier today too. Yeah, good on you, right? You guys are troopers. I have diarrhea of the mouth. So you guys have listened to me this long? Cool. I look forward to talking to you and entertaining you next time. You're going to do one or two things on my channel. You're either going to laugh with me or you're going to laugh at me. Right? But don't try to take my jokes seriously. Right? Don't be gullible. Right? I'm a straight shooter. I won't bullshit you. I won't make things up. And I won't give you guys false information. I had to come on live stream right off the bat. I was actually in the middle. I was going to play hockey. I was about to switch off of GTA. And the alert came up over my computer and my cell phone both at the same time. Trump had got shot. And it was Charlie Kirk that had fired it up there right fast. Right? And I knew if Charlie Kirk had said that, I know how patriotic Charlie is. He believes in his rights and freedoms, and he's as patriotic, if not more patriotic than me, or just as patriotic me, as I'm not sure, but we're likely on the same level. Him coming out with something like that, I knew it was solid. I knew it happened. I knew it was definitely not fake news. Definitely not going to be fake news. But look at how fast CNN and everybody else, the mainstream media, turned around and said that Trump wasn't shot. Trump had fallen off stage and was rushed to hospital. What the? No mention of anybody getting shot, no mention of anybody dying yet, and no mention of the shooter getting shot. No. Exactly. And they killed him, Joseph. But mainstream media didn't put that out there right away. But if you listen, if you don't listen to mainstream media, like if you're not tuned into them and you're not hooked on them, and you have other sources of news, reliable sources that you can trust, well, trust them before the mainstream media, because mainstream media are going to lie. Yeah, someone mentioned that. Someone had said that. I heard as well. You can't set that up. That's not a setup. How's that set up? You wouldn't even sign up for that. No man would sign up for that. That's ridiculous. That's like, hey, I'm gonna trust Bob or Joe Schmo here. Please try an assassination attempt on me, but only hit my ear, right? You're only gonna hit my ear, right? You're only gonna hit my ear, right? Right. Come on, people. If you got people out there running around saying that it was a setup, don't believe that garbage. Don't believe that business. You can't set that up. You would have to be an excellent sharpshooter, and I mean excellent, to a T. You would have to be one of the very best on the planet to be able to shave someone's ear off like that. Especially when Donald Trump was moving his head. Hello. Do the math. Donald Trump was moving his head and talking to all of you just like I am. Okay? So there's no way that can be set up. There's no way that Donald Trump would be able to sit there and move his head and certain movements, and then the shooter take a perfect shot. Because even velocity, even if the shooter had the guns pointed slightly different, if the wind was off a little bit, it could have easily sidetracked, gone right back here, right back behind his ear, right into his brain, and instantly killed him. So it's not a setup. It's definitely not a setup. Anybody who says it's set up is kicking rocks. Doesn't even have a 1 digit. Maybe has a 1 digit in their brain at best, on a good day. It's not even close to a 2 digit. But a 3 digit person will tell you, and even a 2 digit strong person. When I say 1 digit and 2 digit, 3 digit, it means your IQ level. You're either a 1 digit IQ, which is 1. A 2 digit IQ would be anywhere between the numbers of 10 and 99. Okay, here we are at education. Here we are teaching people on the internet. I can't believe I'm doing this. And a 3 digit is anyone who has the IQ of level 100 to level 99. You're welcome. Exactly. Or we could explain to that person as I just explained it to them. because I just gave that person the actual real scenario of what would have happened. And like I said, it would have to be by very fluke chance that even if you were to set it up like that, it would have to be like a 1 in a million chance, literally, that it would absolutely go perfectly right. You can't stage something like that. No. Somebody was waiting for it. Yep. And quite honestly, the person who did it's a coward. Because he used a long gun. They used a rifle. I'm not saying the person who shot Kennedy was any better, but I mean, they at least tried to go up near Kennedy right to his face, and they did. Right? These cowards tried to shoot him with a rifle. Bad action. And obviously, whoever did it, horrible shooter. Horrible shooter. Yeah. Well, obviously, because he's dead. Right? Or she. Or does she hit? Or it he? Or he it? Or it they? Or they it? Or maybe it's a trigender. We'll never know. Oh, wait. According to the gender ideology, we would know what kind of gender he is, since he's dead. Can we get a gender identity expert? Because XY chromosomes tell it all, people. Fuck. We're not getting started into that right now. No, we're not. No, I'm closing this live stream now before I get too deep into this and I get myself into trouble. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. God bless. I'm in church tomorrow morning. All right. If those of you, it took on news. Yeah. Yes. For those of you who, if you're at church, or if you usually, 9 a.m. give or take Mountain Standard Time, so 11, or is it 10? Can't forget. I forget now. Some days it starts earlier, and some days YouTube blocks it. Lakewood Church out of Houston. They do live on YouTube. They offer it, and my time zone, Mountain Standard Time. So I usually tune in church around between 8 and 8:30. It's usually about 10:30 your time, your guys' time. And church service usually runs for about 2 hours. So likely once church is done tomorrow and I make something to eat, then I'll get on live stream and we'll have a little chit chat about church and what the sermon was. Is Pastor Joel Osteen, when I started attending his church online months back, well over a year ago anyways, I was instantly hooked. I knew it was the right place for me to be. The more and more I kept going, right? July's 26th, you're heading to Europe. Have fun. Europe's a mess right now. Good luck. Stay safe. Yeah, if you guys don't go to church, try to go to church. Right? Try to devote at least 2 hours out of your day, or 2 hours out of your week to God. After all, God sent his own son to die on the cross for our sins. And it's the ultimate sacrifice. So you can sacrifice 2 hours. Everybody. Right? See? That's my bling bling. Yeah, I'm old school. Yeah. I got a rosary. I don't, you guys won't believe me if I tell you, but it's facts. I own no gold chains. I own no silver chains. Yeah. No, I got my rosary. I'm good. Yeah. Anyways, I'm out of here. Catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be on. Jesus loves you too, man. Jesus loves all of you. And remember, it's never too late to ask for forgiveness and to ask to be baptized and change your life. You can do it, right? Now, in this ever-changing, crazy world, take care of each other. Check on your seniors, by the way. We have a very hot week coming up, okay? So make sure you guys do your due diligence. Check on your seniors. Make sure if they need something, like in your neighborhood, just take some time, do that. Again, you guys have been awesome for all the subscribers that have flooded and came in. Any one of you guys have been tuning in and following me on my sober path journey, thank you for all your support so far. I look forward to staying sober and keeping on this journey and path, and I look forward to giving you guys more video and content. It's going to keep getting better and better. The channel will keep upgrading, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting year. We'll have to see what happens, right? It's going to be a crazy world. I hope to God our cell phones don't stop working at some point. You know? Like no more cell phone service. Because then the world's going to be in deep shit. Anyways, let's not think about it. Okay? Good night, everybody.